What's up everyone, welcome back to another Stronghold Crusader 3v3 video. We are in round 1 today of our 3v3 tournament. Today we have Team 2 versus Team 5, Sultan, Pig, and Wolf versus Marshal, Abbot, and Lionheart. As always, random positioning. Let's go ahead and get on into this game here. Make our speed 500. Bottom left, Sultan. Next to him, Lionheart in purple. Next to him is Marshal. Matched up against a Sultan, Wolf, and then finally a Pig in that top left corner. Should be a very interesting game. Strong starting siege here, coming in from Pig on a 4 catapult push here, and first attack coming in him, looking like he wants to rush down the Abbot. Not too surprised. There, Lionheart making his way across the divide here, running into men of the Sultan here, still able to clear that out and make his way over the top. Initial starting positions, the Abbot is rated as the weakest person on Team 5, and on Team 2, Sultan is the weakest person here, with a wide open hole into his castle. Right now, Marshal looking rather strong here. It's not my upgraded Marshal. Lionheart and Wolf fighting for that first place position here, as the Abbot tries desperately to get off the ground here. Unfortunately, no siege in his towers, or all of his towers, making this just a little bit difficult for him, allowing Pig to push in that siege, allowing Pig to take the upper hand on this side of the battle, as well as those weak archers. The Abbot has got a great eco, does very well at attacking. However, his defense is just a little bit soft here. Lionheart able to push in some men here. Most of this going to be shot down by Wolf, it seems like, able to kill some of those farms though. So I do see the Sultan here, probably the lowest ranked lord, still alive, as Marshal here desperately trying to throw against him. I didn't realize how this matched up though, but weakest versus weakest, strongest versus strongest, medium versus medium. This could turn into just a little bit of a longer game here. Unfortunately for me, now Abbot here gets this top left ballista up and running. Definitely needs that. He's been able to repel those catapults. Pig sending out another attack here, looking pretty strong here. Is gonna run straight for that king. Is able to easily undig all these moats. Little entranceway in here to the Abbot's castle here. Could be a pretty quick battered down gatehouse into whatever that will be here. Attack here coming in from Wolf, running into Lionheart's attack, able to go on through that with that home support. Don't know who he's throwing at here. Looking like he is going for Lionheart, able to put him down on the back foot just a little bit here, knocking Lionheart down into our bottom 3 lords, able to shut down that eco just a little bit here. Sultan sitting pretty. Tons of men in there. 154, almost unheard of for him. Good number of Arabian swordsmen as well. Marshal not doing as much raiding as I thought he'd be. I thought he would have Sultan shut down pretty early into this game. That is not the case here. Sending out an attack here. Sultan. Marshal looking like he does want to throw a raid in here. Not able to get it down that middle lane. I do see Sultan's men here going in for the Abbot. Interesting target. I imagine when one person on each team does die, it could turn into just a little bit of a steamroll of a game here. Defensive troops here for Marshal. Nice to see Wolf supporting Sultan here. I thought Wolf was attacking. Is not. Nice castle here from Wolf. Compact, but still big enough here to get the job done. Love to see the 4 inns there, bringing in all those resources. A lot of his essential production buildings inside that inner keep. Would like to see an inn in there. Fortunately, that is not the case here, as the game has started to slow down, as these lords have burned through that initial gold. Now starting to build up just a little bit bigger armies here. We'll love to see Pig do something in this game. But Team 2 is just looking a little bit stronger with Pig and Wolf there. Sultan obviously hurting the team just a little bit. should not matter in this case scenario, though. He definitely's got enough for defense, and getting through these wolf defenses to even get over to Sultan is just a little bit hard here. Now we got pigs, macemen coming in. Love to see that. Looking like they are going to go for Lionheart. Lionheart having just a little bit of trouble here, now taking a tag here from pig. Like to see that switch of targets. Like to see them try something new here. If they are able to take down Lionheart, this could be devastating for Team 5. Marshal trying to raid there. Unfortunately, he's going to need just a little bit more horses. Not able to fully take that up. Here we go, an attack here from Wolf. We'd like to see the assassins here do something. Not just sit there and die while they wait for the rest of the army. Lionheart not looking too scared here, able to take down everything in this front tower though pretty easily. Lionheart looking like he is going to move in on the Abbot. Abbot's not really someone you want to attack. Usually has quite a bit of gold. Unfortunately, Abbot does not have gold right now. Using it all to keep pig off of himself. Would like to see some unified attacks here. I think that could change the pace of this game. Here as we go into another build session. Sultan just attacked, Wolf just attacked. A lot of horse archers out for Wolf means he's doing quite well. Has taken first in this game and has not moved since. Lionheart a little bit lower on that order of merit than I would expect to see him. Now some follow-up siege here coming in from Wolf. Looks like 4 catapults are taking some damage. Pushing them even closer though. Trying to get some of Lionheart's towers down. Marshal looking like he wants to clean that up. Does. Now looking like pig coming in for Lionheart here. Able to hit these walls. Lionheart taking just a little bit of a beating here. Not too surprised though. Looking like that team 2 is going for that top lord right out of the gates here. I mean, Lionheart, when you put him behind people and just let him attack, he can become very dangerous. Versus if you start attacking him, the defenses aren't as good as what you would think. Wolf just letting his horse archers here play some defense. Macemen for pig coming out against Marshal's knights. Pretty surprised there. Pig probably just had a few more knights. Abbot really taking off this game. I imagine he'll be throwing an attack here soon as he does stack up to 400 units. I do like to see that. Would also love to see some more attacks here from Marshal. Looking like he's got really no units. I don't know if we missed him throwing an attack. He's down to 83 men though. Looking like a pretty easy prize here. He's sitting at the bottom tier for his team. Sultan hasn't really moved from the bottom. But still could be on the winning team here, as team 2 is looking mighty strong. Here we go, attack from the Abbot. Looking like they're trying to make their way over to the Sultan. Not the way to go though. Through Wolf's castle, taking all those horse archers. That attack will amount to nothing here. Wolf and Abbot, a lot of archers pushed outside of their castle. Going to be going against Wolf's horse archers there. Not a fight that they should take. Pig constantly raiding here the Abbot. I'm able to take down 2 stone things on a farm. Pretty impressive. Like to see the pikes in there on the mix. Lionheart now pushed back up to 2nd place. Like to see that as well. Love to see these lords throw something at either the Abbot or the Marshal. I think they could receive just a little bit of a different result there. As the Marshal continuously tries to raid. Armies are stacking up here. Finally attack here from Lionheart. 2nd attack of the game. Not as big as what you would expect here. Or 3rd attack of the game. Probably 3rd here. Again, letting Wolf kill these units. And now attack here coming in from Sultan. sending out a good number of Arabian swordsmen there into the middle of the map. I like to see Pig and Wolf both attack right now. Here it comes. Attack here coming in from Wolf. Huge army coming out of his castle. Tons of crossbowmen. Love to see that. Don't know who he's gunning for. Does look like it's Lionheart still. Able to get some siege up. Not as much as he normally does. Marshal sending out some swordsmen here, hopefully to counter this. Might not be enough here as Wolf does start to push into Lionheart's second layer. Shutting down this eco. Love to see him find a way into this castle. Love to see Pig's attack come in right now. Could be pretty detrimental here as we do see more men from Wolf coming over to join this fight here. He's going to be able to clear Wolf's initial attack off of his walls. Wolf's secondary army here coming in. Able to really lay Lionheart here low. Is going to take it into his castle. Lionheart is getting scared. Wolf will make it up to his king, but just not enough to finish the job here. Would love to see Pig run in. Probably will not see that though. Great attack here coming in from Wolf. 4k gold sitting in the back there. Lionheart laid low, 75 men. Not much to do. Some follow-up horse archers here from Wolf. Pig. Love to see Pig here throw in. Lionheart will be getting back up and running. It's going to take just a little bit. That was a pretty aggressive attack here from Wolf. Would like to see him throw another one. Like to see them keep Lionheart low. That is up to Pig though. Pig sending in those macemen, looking to raid Lionheart or Marshal, I guess. All the way across map, raid now. Raid here coming in from Wolf, really looking to keep these lords on the back foot here. Pig again throwing in some more raid. Lionheart not taking any stone right now. That is a very big problem here. His castle is fully exposed. He's not bringing in any stone. That means he's gonna have to buy it. Not something you want to do, especially against a Pig here, as Pig comes running in with most of his macemen. Able to take this fight here, able to win this fight here, and get rid of some of those build-up troops that Lionheart does have. Able to get up into that tower. Again, not enough to finish the job. Lionheart though, laid low for a second time. Down to 5 gold, 70 men again. Did build up, had 78 after the last attack, and now a good number of horsemen coming in. Anything to keep Lionheart down and under here. Even less men now, 56. Still not bringing in any stone here. Big problem here for Lionheart. You know, there's definitely space here for him to take it. Or even over here. He just needs to get something in. It did look like he just had an ox walk in. But we have not seen that yet. More raids here coming in from Wolf. Looking like he is trying to lay people low with those horse archers. Here we go, another attack here coming in from Abbot. Going to be taking just a little bit better of a route here. Looking like he is still trying to go for Sultan. Trying to clear that path. Pig able to spare some macemen. Wolf able to spare some of those pikemen, as well as walking through his castle fire. The Abbot will not have much of an army left here. Not something that is advised. Lionheart still a direct way into his castle. Wolf should be coming here soon, up to 642 units. Would love to see it. As finally the Marshal comes to attack, Lionheart does finally rebuild his castle. Does look like now he's bringing in some stone. Not to what he had though. They need to attack very soon. And Wolf, here he comes right down that middle. He is looking for Lionheart, I imagine. Able to park his army on the Marshal side. That's exactly what he wants. Huge army coming in. This may be the end of Lionheart. If that's the way Wolf decides to go here, looking like he might change his target. Nope, never mind. As Wolf's troops are headed straight for Lionheart's castle here. Able to get in through this first wall pretty easily thanks to those assassins. Not much defensive-wise for Lionheart into a last stand mode, actually. Does have men up top. Has found a direct way into his castle thanks to that nice outer wall here, and also taking over that gatehouse. Has a lot of archers as well. Able to clear a very nice path here. All of Wolf's troops are coming. This will be the end of Lionheart. The Lord who I thought was going to possibly carry this game. Wolf able to take him out, no matter that he has allies on both his other sides. Very impressive. Into a 3v2 against the Abbot and the Marshal here. Abbot not as much gold as what he usually has per his equal. Pig here, starting off this 2v3 pretty strong here, throwing an attack here on Marshal, looking like he does want to undig those moats. Marshal not with the best defenses, also doesn't exactly have a lot of swordsmen here. Love to see the horse archer support here coming in from Wolf. Just trying to poke down those archers just a little bit. Does clear off an entire gatehouse and tower for Pig. Like to see Pig throwing these men here. Has not yet. Now here comes Sultan. Also attacking the Marshal, meaning the Marshal may not survive here. Pig's men straight up using those siege ladders beautifully. Marshal able to kill all of Pig's men though. And Sultan not even attacking any walls. Oh boy, that's just painful to watch. I mean, the only good thing about this is you're shutting down Marshal's eco until Wolf can set an attack of his own, which should be coming any second now, up to 740 troops there. Marshal's eco has totally stopped. He's not producing troops. He's hardly making gold. Just off those two ends, probably at a +8 there, but that will not last. He only has about maybe 9 barrels left. Pig calling off his attack. Now Sultan goes against those walls, opening it up here. He has nothing left in terms of resources. He has no iron or stone. There's going to be some raids coming in against him, and sure enough, Pig able to keep those gates closed here, not giving him a second. And here comes the massive army of Wolf here, turning his attention onto the Marshal. Could make very quick work of this. Crossbows even headed up. And now a good number of assassins going to be going in there. Wolf might not even need his army. It looks like the assassins will get this done into a 3v1 against the Abbot, who's sending an attack of his own. Wolf still defending with those horse archers. He is just everywhere with those. Marshal or Abbot has not given up here. Going for a Sultan. I mean, just poor placement. If Abbot would have been here, we could have seen a little bit of a different game here. Realistically, probably with the same end result, as Wolf is just pretty insanely strong. I mean, I really don't think many armies can take this down. Frederick, Saladin maybe after a while. But certainly, I mean, maybe if you get Lionheart and the Abbot and Marshal all attacking at once, could shut him down for a while, causing some permanent damage. I would have to see it to believe it, though, as we come into this final stretch of this game. Abbot down on the bottom of that Lord list. Wolf up to 830 troops here. Dude's not messing around anymore. He wants this game to be over. Hopefully he'll attack here with Pig. Hopefully putting a permanent blow here to the Abbot. Love to see Wolf throw almost up to 900 troops here. Definitely not messing around at all. just at the 900 mark and is throwing all of that against the Abbot. I have to imagine the Abbot might be just a little bit terrified here. Good number of crossbows and archers in there as well. The Abbot's defenses aren't the strongest. Hopefully those crossbows can do something. Does have some catapults up here. Here come the assassins. I'm able to be deflected with those moats. Are going to go around to those gatehouses though if they can get one of those up. Not able to do it though. Abbot into an immediate last stand mode. I mean, that is a very sizable army against you. Crossbows have cleared out those towers. Pig here to follow up. They are inside. Pig's men might not even be needed, will not be needed here, as he does get the kill though. Pays to have fast men, I guess. Will be a win for Team 2 here in our round robin tournament. Let's go ahead and cut over to the bracket. Here on the bracket, it looks like we will be having 5 rounds, 2 games per round, 10 games total. And first win into Team 2. For reference, here are the teams. I know that they kind of got cut off here, so next time we will see Teams 3 versus Teams 4. So that's Saladin, Nazir, and Snake versus Wazir, Amir, and Rat. Should be pretty exciting. Great first team, great first showing here from Wolf specifically. Definitely man of the match, without anyone really contesting that. As always, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.